So I mentioned before the break, we got a tweet. The question we tweeted out this morning got a lot of response. Are the Wings emerging as a cup contender? If not, what's holding them back? A listener named Ben, he tweets us back, goaltending. Lyon has been a nice story, but I have major reservations about a career fringe NHLer backup standing up come playoff time. So this is the potential house of cards part of it, right? I mean, you're not going to go anywhere without getting great goaltending. If first of all, you need it to make the postseason, and then you need it to carry on in the postseason. Alex Lyon is playing the best hockey of his career. What would be incredibly bold would be for Yzerman to go get a goalie. Like, go try and get a netminder that he might have a little bit more faith in.
Yeah, Markstrom from Calgary is one of those guys listed as potential trade bait players.
Yeah.
Jake Allen from Montreal on that list.
And the Lion was the backup last year in Florida when they made a cup run. And he started 3 games for them and didn't stand out in any way. But he was the backup netminder for that run.
Yeah, the way the goaltending is playing right now between mostly Lyon and partly Reimer,
yep,
they're making a strong case just to don't worry about us. We got this.
I hope that's true.
The whole team is making a case for we don't need to add anything. We're fine, but you're going to be tempted to do so. But again, to me, it comes down to chemistry and how much you're going to disrupt the chemistry of this team that's really playing well right now.
His goals against last year in Florida was 2.89. In Detroit, it's 2.69. It's the best of his career. But it's not like he's dropped a goal a game. His save percentage last year in Florida was .914. His save percentage in Detroit is .914. It's the exact same. So is he playing that far above his head?
Well, maybe not that far above his head. The goals against average ranks right in the middle of goaltenders in the NHL. He's ranked 16th. The save percentage, he's a top 10 guy in save percentage with .914. He's tied with Markstrom from Calgary, who's on the trading block, and the goaltender from Buffalo, the Finnish goaltender there. He's been very good.
Mm-hmm.
He's been very good. And Reimer in particular has been very good his last 3 or 4 outings. I think it's his last 3 outings, his save percentage is up around .960. Is it sustainable? It's the question that Newsy Lalone was asking a few weeks ago. And I think we still ask the question, and I'm sure Steve Yzerman's asking himself the question, is it sustainable? Because Alex Lyon does not have a track record of playing that much in his NHL career. He is, this season by far, is the most games he's played in a single season. He started 27 games this year, and he's played in 28. His previous high was last year with Florida when he started 14 and played in 15 games. Outside of that, he has never started more than 7 games in a season. So this is all new territory.
Yep.
And look, maybe they're just exploiting it at the right time. He's 31 years old, hitting his stride, getting a chance to play, and he's playing well.
Dan writes in via Twitter, a contender, of course, but until we stop giving up early and late goals that always seem to happen in Moss, we'll flounder early. We've beaten all the top teams. We just need consistent defense. Seider has been a disappointment this season. Has he? I don't know.
Well, he, let's see his plus minus. He's a +1 player on the season for the guy that has more ice time than anybody else on the team.
And he's facing, he'll usually be out there going against everybody's top forward line.
Yeah. He's 32 points in 59 games. He's got 7 goals. Is he a guy that can he get to double digits in the last few weeks of the season? We'll see that. But I don't know if he's been disappointing.
Tyler writes in, I'd say our goaltending is solid. They get peppered. Also, our D zone gives up grade A slot shots. Need to grab a defenseman and somehow keep chemistry in the dressing room. Well, you brought that up earlier. The idea of you don't want to, you might not want to shake things up and make sure that that everybody's, because right now they're just playing at such a high level. you could introduce somebody new. I mean, they're professional athletes, right? They're used to this kind of stuff happening, but they do have I would imagine things in the room are pretty good right now.